I think something blew up here. They came to fix it. So what is this? Wow. What is going on? This morning I heard a boom. I think it's this. Something blew up. So apparently there's a rabies epidemic in Bali. So since the start of this year, there's already 100 cases of animal bites, or I don't know if animal bites or infected animal bites with rabies, but there are increasingly more animals attacking humans in Bali. And the thing with rabies is it's 99% fatal. Like if you get rabies, right, and you get the symptoms, you're pretty much dead, right? So if you guys don't know, like, one of the symptoms is that you're like really scared of drinking water, right? And yeah, that's one of the it's a really scary virus that you can catch in Indonesia, right? Because in Bali, right, in the island of Bali, rabies is endemic, so it originates from Bali. It's crazy. Huh? To think about it. I didn't know that. I just learned that yesterday. So not only in Bali but in other islands of Java, right, mainland. And I also learned that in Rio Islands, where I am right now, it's rabies free. So there's no cases of rabies here. It's pretty cool, right? Indonesia, I didn't know that. I thought it was everywhere, but no. It's in some islands there are, some others there's nothing. There's no rabies. And the Rio Islands government, right? They've implemented like some strict laws with animals. So if I'm not wrong, you cannot bring a cat or a dog or any animal that can carry rabies into Rio Island. You cannot. You can just not. But I was reading that you can, if you have some health certificate and you do keep like 40 days quarantine, I heard. But from what I'm reading online is that you just cannot bring an animal from elsewhere in Indonesia to Rio Islands, right? But you can like move it within Rio Islands, right? Like bring it from here to Batam, or right? But yeah, that's the thing. And honestly, it's good. It's good because I was reading online saying that the Ministry of Health, right, of Rio Islands, saying that yeah, I mean they want to keep Rio Islands as like clean, like without any rabies cases, right? And because that thing spreads, that like rabies can spread from dog to other dogs, and it's pretty it's hard to contain, really, actually, because even in Bali they're having like the government's doing have done a lot of things in the past few years, right? I don't know if you guys know. I think 13 years ago there were like so many cases of people contracting rabies in Bali. Really scary. And yeah, so if you guys or gals are thinking about coming to Indonesia and are worried about getting rabies, right, there are islands that are rabies free, right, like Rio Islands. If you want to go to Bali, right, the best thing to do, right, is prevention, right? So get your rabies shots. In Bali, I think it'll cost you like, I don't know, 2-3 million Indonesian rupiahs, like it's like 200 US dollars, I think. I'm not sure because I was reading online, okay, that if you get bit by an animal, right, in Bali, and you need the what is it called, hemoglobin, not hemoglobin, I forgot the name, man. It's basically a shot of the antibodies for your blood, right? And that man, those shots, I was reading a guy, he paid 5,000 US dollars for I think like 5 or 6 shots, and it's really expensive. Like it's really expensive. Like $5,000 for rabies shots, right? After he got bitten by a dog. That's the thing, right? But the best thing, right? Get your rabies shots and just stay away from animals, man. I was reading a guy. He was like he was saying that he was walking in an alleyway in Bali, right? And he was really close to a dog, like really close, and like out of nowhere, the dog attacked him and bit his leg. Right? That's the thing. So it's so unpredictable, right? And usually dogs are scared of humans, but some dogs, I mean, it's different, right? And just stay away from animals, right? Even monkeys, by the way, monkeys can carry rabies virus as well. So if you go into like one of those forests in Bali with monkeys, right? Be careful, right? Be careful. Even here, there's monkeys. I never get close to them. You never know, man. You never know. But yeah, that's the thing. So just be careful. Stay away from dogs, right? Cats. You know, even a scratch from a cat can transmit rabies, right? You never know, right? Because from saliva and so on, blood and that. And yeah, that's the thing. Prevent, right? Get your shots if you can. Home country or Indonesia. And yeah, man, stay safe, stay safe. And Rio Islands, as I said, it's rabies free. I didn't know that. It's pretty cool. And yeah.